What is going on, guys, and welcome back. Abel here with STL Tones, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at the all-new amplifier pack for the ToneHub plugin platform. This amp is based on the Soldano SLO100, and of course if you're talking about a Soldano SLO100, you're talking extreme versatility all the way down from beautiful chimey cleans to thick low-gain classic rock tones all the way up to scorching high-gain modern heavy metal tones. Now this preset pack delivers 30 presets, so we've got quite a bit of ground to cover, so without further ado, let's jump right into this and start checking these tones out. Alright guys, so jumping right into this, you'll notice that you have low crunch, mid gain, and high gain with an overdrive. Now you're going to see this exact same grouping repeated 2 more times. What's basically going on here is you have the same presets using the same amplifier, the SL100, and then on the right hand side you'll see that they're changing the cabinet section for you, giving you that different IR sound with each one of these presets. So it starts off with the Mesa Boogie oversized cab, moves on to the Marshall, and then to the Bogner. And it does the exact same thing down here with these groupings of tones. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started with this first low crunch preset. Love that. Let's move on to this high gain. It's got a really nice thick bottom end to it. It sounds really good. Man, that sounds great. Let's move on to this. Let's move on to the exact same high gain, but with an overdrive added to it. It does exactly what you would expect. It kind of shaves off some of that bottom end and introduces some really nice mids. Sounds great. So now let's check out some of the same tones, but with these various cabs next to them. One of these I really like is this Marshall cab section. It just sounds so good. This high gain tone without an overdrive sounds just insane. Check this out. That sounds amazing. Let's check the same setting out with the overdrive added to it. I mean, this is easily one of my favorite packs to come out for the ToneHub so far. It's just super awesome and versatile. I love it. All right, let's move on to the example of the Bogner Cab with the same presets of the amplifier. Let's start off with that high gain. If you love awesome, like just perfectly gained classic rock tones, you're gonna love this pack. All right, let's check out the same preset with the overdrive and this Bogner Cab. Sounds really, really good. All right, let's move on to some of these clean tones. Now these cleans sound absolutely amazing, but what I want you guys to note is on the right-hand side, you're gonna see what pickup this tone was specifically designed for. So you'll see here it says clean neck pickup and clean bridge pickup. So let's start with clean number 1, and of course, let's start with the neck pickup position. All right, let's move on to that second one and go ahead and select the bridge pickup. I mean, that's just an amazing, in-your-face, clean tone with a lot of really good bottom end, and of course that top end shimmer. I can think of a million different ways to manipulate that clean tone with all of the effects that are available for you on the ToneHub plugin. So now you guys get the idea. You're gonna have these groupings of presets, and then you can just run through and change the cabinet depending on which preset you have selected. All right, so what I wanna do with you guys right now is kind of create my take on a modern high gain heavy metal tone using this amp pack. So what I wanna do is start over here with the high gain Overdrive. Honestly, I think my favorite cab so far has been the Marshall, so we're gonna start with that. And let's get down here into the stomp section. Obviously you have various different overdrives to choose from in the ToneHub plugin, but my favorite one is typically this classic Tube Screamer overdrive. And I use the regular settings that I believe most people do, and that's just kind of tweaking the tone over here and getting that balance all the way up, keeping the drive all the way down. Now we're gonna get into the amplifier. Now we're just gonna compensate for that level being turned all the way up, and we're gonna dial this gain back a little bit so we're not oversaturated. Let's keep that bass where it's at. Typically an overdrive is gonna remove bass from your tone, so you wanna compensate with that by leaving your bass a little bit higher than normal. Mids seem pretty good and treble seems pretty good. Let's check this out. And just like that, you can create a modern heavy metal tone. I mean, it just took a couple of seconds to tweak that into what I wanted. Obviously, if you have more time, you can dial this into exactly what you need, whether if you're just trying to just jam out in your room or if you're looking for a mix ready tone. Whatever it is, you're gonna find it with this amp pack. All right, guys, so that pretty much wraps it up for me here. If you are watching this video, that means that this amplifier pack is now available at stltones.com, so head on over there and download this bad boy. I promise you, you are not going to regret it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we will catch you guys on the next video.